Imagine a world where everything is exactly how it is now. The water comes out of the tap and the electricity works due to, let's say, automation or robots or something like that. But the difference between that world and the world that you live in right now is that you would be the only human. No other human would exist, not a single one. What would you do? Would you really go to that job that you're going to right now? Would you really study the field that you're studying right now? If there was no other human to judge your actions, to even know what your actions are, would you really be taking the same actions and the same steps that you are taking right now? Wouldn't you do something a bit bigger, a bit more satisfying, and something that feels more impactful to you? Even if other people don't want you to do it, even if other people would judge you for it, because there would be no one to judge you or to even know that you've done it, you would do it. And now the real question that you should ask yourself is, why not do it right now? Because if we imagine that everyone is eventually going to die, that includes everyone who's ever seen you, known your face, heard your voice, even knew that you ever existed. Everyone that has ever in any way interacted with you or known about you will die. And their opinions of you will die with them. And so why care about that now? If eventually, in the future, there will come a time when no one will have any opinion of you, then why let those opinions that in the future won't even exist control your life? Because even in this reality that we exist right now, even though it might feel like other people had such control over your life with their opinions, you shouldn't let them have that. And even though it might feel like it matters what other people think about you, in reality, it doesn't. And this is your one and only life and spin on this planet. So shouldn't you do that big thing, that brave thing, that thing that you really want to do, when you have that little voice in your head and in your heart telling you, please go out and write that book that you always wanted, or become a professional athlete, maybe start your own business. These are the things that you should do, and the only way to silence that little voice in your head is by doing what it asks. And so the question is, why not do that now? Why not do the most impactful thing that you can? The thing that will satisfy you the most. The one that you want to do the most in your core. Not necessarily what others want for you, not necessarily what society wants for you, or your family, or your friends, but what you want. Because once again, in the end, no one will be there to judge you except God Almighty. And trust me, He's not gonna be negative and mock you and insult you and say that you should have done something different. God is going to be proud of you for chasing the dreams that He showed you. And so why not do it? Why not go out and do the brave thing? Do that one big thing. What better is there to do? That's another question you should ask yourself. What better is there to do with this one and only life that you have, except that one big thing that really gives you satisfaction, that you really want to do deep down? You know, what better is there to do? Can you name even a single thing that is a better use of your life than chasing your dreams? And if you cannot, then maybe that's exactly what you should do. No matter how difficult and hard and how long it might take, that's worth it. And let me tell you, the hard path of chasing your dreams, it doesn't bear the same fruit instantly. Everyone knows that you can work at McDonald's, a minimum wage, or you can go get a college degree. I mean, if you're studying in college, you're not getting paid anything. But if you work at McDonald's, you get paid something. But everyone knows that in the end, after a few years of studying, you can get a much better wage by getting the degree. And it's the same with your dreams. In this moment, it might seem like you get more from doing what others want you to do and taking the route that everyone else takes and doing what everyone else does and, taking the average job and going the average route and walking the path of mediocrity. It might feel like right now that gives you more fruit, but trust me, in the end, after 5-10 years, it might be the first 5 years might be more difficult than they would normally be. They might be the most challenging years of your life. But then the fruit that you get from that work will be exponentially bigger and better than what you would ever get from going down the route of mediocrity. And that's how it is. So even though right now it might feel like it's better to just go down the safe route, in the end, the risky route, the brave route, the one that takes courage, will bear more fruit and better fruit, as long as you're willing to sustain yourself through the winter that you go through to get those. And so, the third question, in a sense, that I would like you to ask yourself about your life is, why not you? Why not you achieving your dreams? Why not you becoming the author that you want and making all the books, or the painter, or the athlete, or the business owner? Why not? Clearly you have the talents and you have the intellect. You're smart and dedicated. The only thing that you lack is the bravery and the courage to take the first step. So ask yourself, why not you? And usually the only answer to why not you is that you simply haven't tried. And wouldn't it be a shame if you went to the grave and in your last days you knew that, damn, what if I had tried? What if I actually, just for a bit, just for even 1 year, gave it my all, every bit of my being I gave to this one thing, what would have happened? Because usually when you ask yourself, why not you? And you cannot come up with any other answer except that you simply haven't tried hard enough. You haven't worked hard enough. And you haven't been dedicated enough. But let me give you a message of hope and tell you that you have already proven that you are so much more capable than you think. Think about the last time you had a day where you imagined, oh, tomorrow I have an exam, or tomorrow I have a job interview. It's an important day, and tomorrow is an important day, so I'm not gonna go out drinking, I'm gonna go to sleep early, get full 8 hours of sleep, I'm gonna eat a good healthy breakfast, I'm gonna be up early, I'm gonna have my clothes ready. You're doing all the correct things. You have proven that you can do all the correct things. But now let's say you imagine that you say, tomorrow is an important day because I will chase my dreams. And you said that every day. And you did the things of going to sleep early every day. And after you do that every day, imagine who you would become in just a short year or 2. You would be a completely different person. Imagine the heights you would be at if you just take the first step and if you just do it. And so my message to you is, ask yourself these questions. What do you actually want to do? Because in the end, there will be no one to judge you except God. And God will never judge you and mock you for chasing your dreams that He showed you. And then ask yourself, why not do that big thing? What's truly stopping you? And why not you? Why couldn't you succeed with all the talents and the intellect and everything that you have? And so go out there, stay disciplined, chase your dreams, and have a fantastic day.